Okay, so in today's video we're going to be taking a quick look at ForeVR Bowling over on the PlayStation VR2. Just for full disclosure, right before we get going, I just want to say that I did receive a free review copy of this product from the team over at keymailer.co.uk, so I just want to say a massive thank you to you guys there. I really do appreciate you sending me a review code to this fantastic game. So I initially played this game on the MetaQuest 2. Really enjoyed it. Didn't play an awful lot, but I did very much enjoy it. And I was very excited once I found out that it was coming out on PlayStation VR2, purely for the extra fidelity that headset provides over the Quest 2. One thing as well I do want to say is that the social screen output, which is obviously what you're looking at now, it was very kind of, it was almost like the brightness was set way too high. So I've had to do a little bit of tinkering with the picture image here, so it's not quite as sharp as what I wanted it to be. But obviously, when you are playing this in the actual headset, it looks a lot better than what you're actually seeing on screen. So as you can see at the minute, I'm just scrolling through some of the halls there, and I think I select one called, let's have a look, Studio 300. I've not been on this one yet. Some of the halls or lanes that you can play on are very detailed indeed. Okay, so here we are in Studio 300, and the first thing that really strikes you is just how bright it is. I mean, it looks absolutely fantastic over in the headset. I'm trying not to turn my head too much. So yeah, I don't have a high score in this hall at the minute. So if we just take a look there, so there's one of the bonus bowling balls that you will see scattered around the different lanes here. That's a NPC, so you can't interact with these people, unfortunately. Obviously multiplayer is going to be completely different, but from a single player experience you can't interact with any of these people at all. So I'm just taking a very quick look around the hall before we start bowling. So the one thing that I don't like about this game at the minute is that I've really found it difficult to generate any power, or generate power with consistency. That first ball there was 6.4 mile an hour, and that one is 3.1. Now, I don't think for 1 minute it's game mechanics. I'm pretty sure that is me. So I'm trying to find a consistent way of throwing. I think it all comes down to the time of release. You can try different bowling balls. Some of them have spin, some of them don't, some of them are faster. So I've just been sticking, for the purpose of this demo, I've just been sticking to the red and the gold bowling ball. I'm nowhere near ready to try and start messing about with spin and so on like that. The strange thing is though, is that I'm still managing to get the odd spare. I'm still managing to get strikes. I have actually got a fair few strikes already on this. So you can see that speed there, 12.6 mile an hour. That is round about my average. So it's just frustrating, because I just try and do something exactly the same on my next throw, and it's considerably worse or considerably better. So it's a little bit frustrating, but nothing that a bit of practice won't sort out, I'm sure. So I'm trying different release techniques. I'm trying to play like proper bowling. I've not played bowling for years and years and years, so clearly I'm out of practice there. But I'm just using the two balls at the minute. I'm just trying to get used to it. As I said, I think my high score is something like 121. Which is okay. I broke 100, and that was my first goal. But look at that. That's what, 3 mile an hour. 3.5 mile an hour. I mean, it's pathetic, really. So I do need to play this a lot longer. I've really only played this game probably for about 30 minutes. So I've not, I've not given it any length of time where you could say that I've been practicing. So let's try again. And look at that, 3.8 mile an hour. I mean, it's absolutely pathetic. Ironically, I do think I'm going to get a spare. That's if the ball gets there. I think the ball always gets there, but I'm going to get a spare there. So, it just takes the shine off getting a spare or even a strike when the ball goes down the lane with like 4 mile an hour. Again, 11.7 mile an hour there. And if you look at the aiming line on the right hand side in that white bar, you can see that I'm putting spin on it that I'm not trying. So there's a quicker ball, 17 mile an hour. I think that's probably my fastest bowl to date. So quite pleased with that. So I'm going to try and replicate it again, and I don't do it. I've now gone down to 10 mile an hour. So I am finding that aspect of this game frustrating. But I'm not going to get too hung up about it, because it's not going to be a game that I'm going to play for days and days and days. It's one that I will just throw on, have a couple of games, and I'll be happy with that, to be fair. So look at the speed of that one, 14 mile an hour. Okay, so I hope you are enjoying this this first look of ForeVR Bowling here on the PlayStation VR2. I think normally this game retails about $17.99 if I recall, but again, as I said earlier, the guys over at keymailer.co.uk was very kind enough to send me a review copy of this game as well, so a big thank you to you guys. And there is my first strike. So and I've got 124, so I've actually beat my previous high score, so I'm quite pleased with that. But I still can't find consistency with the power. It's disappointing, but let's just see if we can finish this out now with some style. A little spare there, so I'm quite pleased with that. Yeah, I've got a good score, 143 at the minute. What can I get here? Okay, and that's it. That's the end of that game. So I've got my highest score to date, 149. That's a decent score. As you can see, I've gone up to level 10, and I've unlocked another new ball as well. So that's 2 that I've unlocked. I really like it, to be fair. I hope you've enjoyed this very quick look, this first look ForeVR Bowling here on the PlayStation VR2. I really like the lobby, the way it's done. If you do want to see more of this, leave me some comments down below. Please give the video a thumbs up if you've enjoyed the content. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. I really do appreciate that, and I'm going to see you all on the next one. Thanks for watching.